All right, what you guys got? You, the lady in the red.
During the football scene,
Yes.
how did it feel to trample those kids?
Real talk, it felt pretty good. You know, I view myself as an athlete, even though I've gotten fatter and slower and older. And so dominating little boys felt good.
Pause. Dominating little boys.
Hey, we all got our secrets, baby. We're gonna reveal mine, motherfucker, or I'll say yours. But here's something funny about those little boys. So in that scene, that kid Joey, the little blonde boy who comes along, he was the only character who had written lines. All the other kids were extras. They were not supposed to talk. This is true. They were told, like, be quiet, just be cool. I'm doing one of the first scenes. That was the first day of shooting. And I walk out and I say, like, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I hear from a group of kids, some kid goes, you ain't shit. I was like, all right, fine, who said that? And I pointed to the kid, and the kid who raised his hand, whose name was Ron in the movie. And I go, what's your name? He's like, my name's Ron. I was like, all right, man, ease up, Ron. The next day, he's like, fuck you, you ain't shit. I was like, fuck you, Ron. And every take, that kid said something, and now it's in the movie. Really funny. Yeah.
His real name is Ron.
He's Ron. He plays a punk kid named Ron, and he is a punk kid named Ron. And then at the end, my character goes, fuck, man, Ron's getting in my head. And I said to Ninky, who wrote it, he's like, what do you think? I go, fucking Ron's getting in my head.
All right, we've got a question over here.
Yeah, what was it like to work with Andy Garcia?
It was good. You know, Andy's really talented. So it was nice to, you know, work with that dude.
Has a little Santa Claus beard. That was pretty tight.
What do you mean, the way it felt?
No, he has a white beard.
Okay, cool.
Joe T.
Yeah, it was good working with Andy. He was
How do
good.
you do these evenings?
He's awesome.
Yeah, Andy's really talented. We're really glad he came to do this movie.
He's very Cuban.
He's very cute.
All right, right here.
Very cute. My little cousin is about to cry because you guys are here. Can she please give you a hug?
Yeah, come on.
Ooh.
Don't cry, little cousin.
How are you, little cousin?
Who thought was better? She's pleading the fifth.
Not to be a dick, but that was more of a comment. Next question.
Can we expect more movies with two of you together?
I mean, if this movie makes money, we can make as many movies together as we want.
We'll see it in August.
The power is yours.
Well, I hope so. We have a lot of fun doing it. We also do the TV show together, New Girl. So we did this. That's just a little program on Fox. So we did the pilot together of New Girl, and we had a lot of fun doing it. And then this script came, and I read the script, and Damon read the script, and we hadn't worked together since the pilot, and we both called each other, because in this movie, that chemistry is important. So we both basically said, I'll do it if you do it, and then we had a lot of fun making the movie. And so then he came back and did season 3, and he's coming back next year to do season 4. And if this movie works, hopefully we get to do another movie next summer. We'll always be together!
Chill out, dude. Chill out. I don't want that. I do.
Were you guys set up together, or did you audition separately?
Separate. Yeah.
Well, did we? Was it separate?
We auditioned separately and we shot the screen test together.
That's right.
So we already like on the road.
Yeah, we each
Young
had to do
lady.
something independently, then we came together.
Young lady with the really big purse. Talk to me.
My mom was complaining about that. She thought I was going to get robbed.
I don't hear from who?
From all the people. And
Yeah, I wasn't ready.
she's the mother. But my question is 2 parts. One's a joke question. Which lady did you like to kiss the most, Jake? Old one or the really old one?
Oh, Jack! Ooh, Ross!
Wait, Natasha's the old one?
The old one?
Oh, I'm not telling her you said that.
She's only 24. I'm lying, she's not 24. She's substantially older.
Right?
Jeez, you say 34 is really old?
No, well, that was me.
All right, next
Sorry.
question.
Anyways, my real question is, because I know you went for an MFA program.
Yeah.
What was that like, and how was it transitioning from being a acting student to a working actor?
Well, I was never an acting student.
Oh, I thought.
No, I was
It's all right. I'm confusing my show bio.
it was very close. I was a writing student.
Where?
I went to University of Iowa for 2 years, and then I transferred to New York University. And I really liked writing a lot, but then come on, don't kill yourself. Don't be mad over there.
I'm embarrassed. I'm not mad.
Don't be
What is
embarrassed.
about your life? Continue.
Why does she sound like an old black grandmother?
Tell me about your life.
Like Eddie Murphy and Eddie Professor, his mom.
That is the voice that lives in my head, though. So I did writing, and I was really into it, and then I had a play produced, and I didn't like the way it was directed or acted. So I decided that I was going to only act in things that I wrote, and then I got more work as an actor, so I transitioned that way. And nowadays, so much is improvised on things like this. Nick did a great job breaking the story and having all the scenes make sense, but he was open to us improvising and making it our own and creating stuff. So I think that's kind of the way I like to write now.
Cool.
And keep in mind, not everyone has that skill. That's what makes these two dudes so great, is they can, basically you can say, okay, there's 3 story beats you need to hit here, and they'll hit them in there, and within that context, they'll make you crack up. And on 5 different takes, you'll be cracking up at different jokes. So one of the hardest parts of the movie is actually editing the movie, because you have so much material to choose from. So you better buy the fucking DVD. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Very good question.
Do we have any more questions?
You there!
So, first the comment and then the question. I thought personally the music was on point this whole film.
Hell yeah! That's Nicky Thomas right there.
Thank you.
So, how much of it did you guys have to input in terms of what you want and if you enjoyed it? Like,
Us? None.
no.
No, the day they yell cut, like the final scene, when they yell cut, we have nothing to do with the movie except for like ADR, which is basically just going in and popping in words that they missed.
But all the music, that's Nikki right here. But I think it turned out great. I think there's a really exciting kind of feeling to the music, to the movie.
I think you should buy the soundtrack too. Yeah.
You are all about business in Berkeley.
Dude. My brother. It's good to see you here. Good to see you.
I wanted to ask about a fellow one of mine. Is Lamorne or any of the other guys kind of jealous that they didn't be part of this?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so. I mean, I love Lamorne, but it couldn't be. I think you're watching New Girl the movie.
No, I think everybody on that show, everybody's pretty happy for us, to be honest.
We're all really good buddies. I hang out with them more all the time.
And Max ain't sweating it.
Max is definitely not sweating.
He's spinning on some spin bike somewhere right now. Just loving it, looking at his abs, feeling good. Plucking those chest hairs out.
Young lady?
All right. I'm just wondering, what's it like doing promotion? Like, how long do y'all have to hit the road for? And while you're in the Bay, do you plan to hit up any food spots? Because there's a lot of good places to go.
You are such a Bay Area lady.
South Bay, San Jose.
It's awesome.
So this tour, we started, well, Damon did some before. He did all like San Diego and around there.
In San Diego, did USC, UCLA.
Berkeley's best.
Berkeley is pretty darn dope.
And then on this one together, we were in Atlanta, Philly, Boulder. We're coming here tomorrow. We're going to Arizona, and then we head back home. And in terms of food, we just ate somewhere that was really good.
What sliver was
Eureka.
Eureka. They have really good fries.
Eureka was good. Next question. That gentleman over there.
David, you're amazing in happy endings. Would you work with like your family again, and maybe even if you could write something for them?
Ooh, interesting time to ask that.
That's interesting because my dad's right there. Say hi to my dad.
Hey!
He takes off the cap and everybody. He puts on the cap and he's invisible. It's a magic fedora.
I mean, honestly, I would love to work with my family. That's my family, and they're very talented. And you know, any opportunity that I get to do that, I'll be all for it. Especially if it's like really good.
That's kind of funny you asked. You didn't realize we were sitting right next to him. In some ways, that's embarrassing. Maybe he did, though, bro.
Maybe he did. Okay, that's cool.
We got another question over here.
What was your guys' favorite scene in the film?
The ball scene, for sure.
Really, why?
Because I don't.
You got balls on your head.
No, dude. Honestly, the ball scene was good because business-wise, it was strategic, right? Because we knew that if we got the balls in the movie and it was funny, that the movie would be rated R because they were really trying to make it a PG-13 movie. And we were like, how do we make sure that this movie should be rated R? And I was like, oh, I gotta take one for the team. I gotta take two. I gotta take two for the team. Take two in the face.
So they've heard this before, but the ball scene was really fun for us too. And Rob Riggle, who's in the movie, who I think does a great job, he was playing kind of a straight, serious cop. But Riggle and Damon are old friends, and the three of us are friends, and we had a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And that is to see a friend of ours on his back and a naked Simone on top of him with his tiny penis and balls right on his face. And so it was our job as characters to pull the Samoan off Damon, but if you see on camera, because we only did one big take, Riggle and I run up and we look at each other and we're smiling and we pull the butthole and balls closer to each other.
So they grabbed the Samoan's legs instead of my arms. They're like, grab my arms, and they're like, and they just bring fucking taint and asshole.
So if you
The
see
only time Riggle breaks is right then.
If you see the movie again, it makes no sense why his character, during a big arrest, when he believes we're cops, would pull a Samoan's butthole on another cop's face. But it was really fun to do it.
Glad you were satisfied.
It was my favorite.
Yes.
How much of your crystal meth scene was improvised?
A lot of it, right? We improvised a lot of it, but also there was inside the when we found all the guns. That was written. The whole porch thing. That was Nikki Thomas right there. But it was like a toss up,
The math was tricky because it's hard to play that part.
Yeah.
So
I've never done crystal meth.
possibly my favorite improv in the whole movie is.
Take it off, take it off.
Oh yeah, where we gag.
Yeah.
Balls.
The lady right there.
Lady. Yes.
All right. Do you guys prefer filming for television or for film?
I think film is short and sweet. We shot for 42 days and then it's over. Film is a little more of a day job. It's like we go in August. We're not finished with the season until March. So it takes a little bit longer. It's how many hours a day?
It's about 12 hours
12 hours a day,
TV.
5 days a week. It's it's a job.
Yeah.
So.
They're both really nice, but what's really nice about film is doing R-rated stuff. Because a lot of times in TV, we will be improvising, and somebody, Lamorne especially, will say something that is really funny where we're all laughing, but he'll say fuck. Or we're all like, you can never say that on New Girl.
And he knows that he can't say it. And so he'll still say it just to make us laugh, which is awesome.
Yeah, but what's fun about, rated R movie, you can kind of go for it more.
Oh, way up there.
How was it to work with Keith?
He's so funny.
It's hilarious.
He did this this character work. He's not a guy who just clowns around with his voices. His wife is his dialect coach.
Yeah.
So he was asking questions like, what part of Central America is Poopa from? And you see that kind of work he puts into all his characters, and it's great.
Yeah, he got caught up on like a couple of the J's, so he wanted to come back into ADR. After we finished the movie, he wanted to come back in because he didn't want to disappoint his wife because she taught him better. Yeah, he's a man.
He's a very good dude. Very funny. You there?
Besides your work, what's your favorite comedy?
Favorite comedy.
You're kind of a dick if you're like, yeah, my work's my favorite comedy.
I really like Something About Mary that kind of like revolutionized the way that I thought about comedies. It's like, oh, you can like do sight gags and you can like, you know, show D&Bs and still be funny, you know, not just gross out.
D&B.
Dick and balls. Yeah, that's probably like my favorite comedy.
We have time for 2 more questions. Does anybody have another question?
Here.
Right there?
I don't know why celebrities do this all the time, but can I take a selfie with you guys?
I don't think they're that fun.
All right, that's cool.
Sorry. You can blame me.
Oh, next question. You over there.
Yeah, if you guys could do a sequel, Let's Be Blank, what profession would you choose?
Let's be detectives.
Gynecologist.
That was David Wayans, everybody. Yeah, I think that's the right answer.
Yeah, let's be gynecologist.
Or what's the
Let's be
doctor?
gynecologist that we get to choose who we work with.
Yeah. Or what's the doctor for penises?
Urologist.
Ooh.
Wait, what? No, don't hit me. You said ooh. Ooh.
One more question. Who's going to finish us strong? The pressure's on. That guy.
How come you guys aren't coming to party at Pappy's afterwards?
What the heck is
Pappy's? We have to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning to fly to Arizona.
If you don't sleep, it's
Y'all crazy.
We might end up at Pappy's. Is it near here?
Where is it?
I'll take you.
I heard someone say, don't go. Someone goes like this, no, don't go. All right, one last question. Anybody? Thank you guys very much for coming out.
Thank you.